Hello ladies, Jennifer here. I'm shooting this video in my children's playroom, so if you see rocking horses and beanbags behind me, that's why. So today I'm really excited because we are long overdue for a skincare video, and I have some of my favorite skincare products that I've been using for a while now, and I'm so excited to share them with you. There are some higher end products here and some more affordable products, drugstore products here. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. Okay, let's get started. So I'm actually starting off with the most high-end product of the whole video, and that is Le Weekend de Chanel. And okay, so here's the backstory on this. I went to the Chanel counter a few months ago actually to get some new eyeshadow quads because I just love their eyeshadow quads. I think that they have the best eyeshadows on the market. So I got 2 new quads, and when I was there, the lady at the counter gave me a sample of Le Weekend de Chanel, and I thought, that's strange. It's a random thing to give a sample for, but she just said, just try this, you will be amazed. So I was intrigued. And the premise, the reason why it's called Le Weekend is because you only use it on the weekend, so you really only use it once. You can use it twice if you want, but once is just fine, so each weekend. And I kind of like that idea. So this is what it looks like, and it's actually a really big bottle. So what this is an exfoliant and a moisturizer, and it has glycolic acid complex. So you put it on your face, you don't put moisturizer on. So after you cleanse your face, you put this on. Just 1 pump is enough, and you put it all over your face, avoiding the eye area. And you can put it on your neck as well. And oh my goodness, it is so amazing. This product is like a miracle product because the next morning you wake up and your skin is so soft and smooth. And really, I've never really used a product where I saw such a dramatic difference overnight. Okay, let me read the description here from Chanel. It says, enhances renewal and replenishes hydration to give skin a much needed weekend break. Combined with relaxing rose water, a gentle glycolic acid complex is gradually released for ideal exfoliation and lasting moisture. Skin is softer and more luminous for the week ahead. And it really is. I mean, this is a really wonderful product. Now, this is pricey, okay? So this is 1.7 fluid ounces, and it's $115. So it's very pricey. However, you only use 1 pump. And there's so much in here that this will, I am certain, last me the entire year. So if you are really looking for a dramatic help to your skincare line, I would recommend this if you have budgeted for it in your skincare. And I'm really glad. So after I used the sample, I was so blown away. And the sample lasted me, you know, like 3 weeks, I think. three weekends, basically, if not 4. That I went out and I bought this. So if you're interested, maybe go to the Chanel counter and ask for a sample to see if it would be good for you. I can really recommend this one. Okay, next on the list is this Kensington Apothecary Rose Oil Cleanser. And this is what the box looks like. So if you're interested in purchasing it, that's what the box looks like. Okay, this is the only item that I am reviewing that was sent to me to review. So everything else I purchased myself. This was sent to me. And I'll tell you why. I get a lot of, as a blogger, I get a lot of requests to review products. I get dozens every single day, and I ignore most of them because I'm not interested in reviewing things that aren't of interest to me. But I've been very interested in the cleansing oil trend that is really popular right now. As you know, I really love my calendula face oil from Eminence, which I'll talk about later in the video. And I used to have the misconception that if I put oil on my skin that I would completely break out, but we now know that that's not true. People are using argan oil, calendula oil, rose oil. So when I saw this Kensington Apothecary in my email, and it's a rose oil cleanser, I thought, ooh, I would really like to try that because I know a lot of people like to take off their makeup that way and cleanse their skin that way. So this is widely available. This is at Whole Foods, I believe, And of course you can get it online as well, and I'm sure you can get it in many other retailers. I'll list the information below. But I like that it was accessible and that you don't have to just go to this one specific website in order to get it. And this is $24 for 4 ounces. Okay, so I'm going to read the properties right now. So it says, oil cleansing uses natural oils to remove dirt and excess blemish causing oils from skin to reveal a smooth and nourished complexion. Rose oil contains emollient properties to moisturize dry skin, while apricot and sunflower seed oils exfoliate excess dirt and oil and calm redness and irritation. This cleanser dislodges and encapsulates even the most stubborn oil and grit, so skin's natural lipid layer can continue to produce essential oils that keep skin hydrated. Oil cleansing is a beauty staple and suitable for all ages and skin types. So if you're worried that you have oily skin or dry skin or combination skin, it doesn't matter. Cleansing oil can be used on any type of skin. Here's how you use it. You put a pump full, just one pump, into your hands, and you put it all over your dry face and you massage it for as long as you can. I do a minute. They say several minutes here, but I'm not doing that for several minutes. And until all the dirt is loosened. And then you take a clean washcloth and you dampen it with warm water, and in circular motions, you take it off that way, and it really removes all the excess makeup that you didn't get with your makeup remover, which I'm going to talk about next. And it's wonderful. It's cleansing. It takes off all that excess dirt and oil. You'll see it on the rag, and I like it a lot. And you know, it doesn't look like I've used very much of this, but again, you only use one pump, and I've been using this regularly for about 2.5 weeks now. So again, this will last a very long time. And I love the oil trend. I think it's a great one, and I'm really glad that I was open enough to try it. Okay, now for some drugstore picks. I like to remove my makeup before I cleanse. So before I would use this cleanser, or any other cleanser for that matter, I take these eye makeup remover pads, and these are from Simple. And I take off the makeup on my eyes, and then I use the Simple cleansing wipes. Now these are the Radiance kind in this yellow packaging. I normally use the green kind just for sensitive skin, but these are really good too. I like both of them. And these are available at almost every drugstore, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. I've seen them everywhere. And they are nice and affordable, and I really like them. They take off so much makeup, but they take off a lot of makeup. But when I use this, even more comes off. So I'm really glad that I'm using that. So I definitely recommend those, and those are drugstore products that anybody can find. On to moisturizers. So on the weekend, I use the Weekend de Chanel, but during the week, every evening I put on a moisturizer on my skin. And I love the Eminence Coconut Moisturizer, which I've talked about before. And I've also found a few more, and I found them in a strange way. And there is a pharmacy in the pediatrician's office, and they have this tiny little shelf with skincare on it, and they had this Dermal E Royal Jelly Shea Butter and Vitamin E Anti-Aging Moisturizing Cream. And they also had a Vitamin C cream, which I will post a picture of here. And so I initially purchased the Vitamin C cream. This was a few months ago, and I loved it. I used all of it, so it's gone. I don't even have the packaging anymore. And it was wonderful on the skin. And this Vitamin E cream I really like too. So I will put all of the information about the benefits of these creams below, but I found them in, like I said, the pharmacy of my pediatrician's office. So they're not for children. These are for adults. I think they were marketing the mommies who come in there, obviously. And I really like both of them. So I just wanted to share those with you. I still love the Eminence Calendula oil. I love this. And so I just it's in a dropper. I don't use it every day, but I just put a little drop of that on my hands, you know, like 2 or 3 times a week. And then I just put that on my face after I have moisturized, which is really great. let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to update you on the Clairsonic because a lot of people ask, do you still use your Clairsonic? Do you still love it? So here's what I do. I don't like to use one thing for a really long period of time. And you know, in 2011 and 12 and even 13 really, I was using the Clairsonic a lot. Then I sort of took a break and then I started using it again. And now I'm taking a break again. I haven't used it in about 4 months. I will go back to using it. But I don't like to do the same thing all the time. That's why you see me switching up my skincare so often. So for example, I'm not just only going to use this cleanser for the rest of my life. I'm going to use this until it's finished, then I will probably try something else, and then maybe I'll go back to this. But I think it's important to switch it up. That is not a professional advice at all. That's just what I personally like to do. I find that sometimes my skin can get accustomed to something. So when I do use the Clairsonic, it's just twice a week with a cleanser. Now, I would be interested to know if you could use the Clairsonic with the oil cleanser. So that's a good question. I don't know. If I find anything, I'll put it in the info bar below. And if you're going to be using this, Le Weekend de Chanel, which is an exfoliant, I wouldn't use the Clairsonic as much. And so I'm kind of using this right now, and this is my exfoliant that I'm really loving. So that's where I am on the Clairsonic. I will go back to using it. I like to just sort of switch things up a little bit. But again, if you do not have a Clairsonic, you know, you do not have to buy a Clairsonic in order to have good skin. And I've always maintained that. It's just a nice tool to have. And for me, back in 2011, it really helped me get my skin back on track. So I'm forever grateful to it. But again, it's not necessary. You don't need to buy it. Last observation that I have on my skin as I get older, all these things, you know, start to happen to it. And I have this milia. It's called a milia. And it's underneath my right eye, and it's like a white dot. And it started out small, but now it's getting quite big. And I saw the dermatologist about it back when it was small. And I said, what should I do about this? Should we remove it? And he said, you know, let's just monitor it. It's close to the eye, so we don't want to go there. So now it's getting bigger, and it doesn't bother me, but visually it does kind of bother me. So I wanted to know if any of you have this problem. Do you have a milia underneath your eye? And what have you treated it? Are you keeping it there? What has your dermatologist said about it? I am going to go see mine again and see what I can do about it because, you know, I'd like it to go home now. I'd like it to go back to where it came from. This is my skincare discussion for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this. So this week I would love to hear from you. What are your skincare recommendations? Do you have anything that you're using right now that you would love to recommend to us? Leave it in the comment section below, and I love hearing from you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time on the Daily Connoisseur. Bye!